Or should we each introduce ourselves to each other? Because I don't know if we actually know each other's characters.
I know you're a turtle.
I'm a turtle. Iwidutsu, the druid turtle. I ranch frogs, and I want peace.
Very good.
Jordan?
I'm Anders, the half-elf bard.
Hi, Anders.
Hi,
Anders.
So I was born to elf nobility, but they didn't want because I look very human. So they kicked me out because they didn't want me.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Human boy.
but I still think, since I'm royalty, I deserve royalty. I
Reality.
deserve everything that comes with royalty, and I'm very full of myself.
He's probably gonna get vibe checked later.
Alright, Nick.
Hi.
Gone.
Who's
My name is
Ewu?
Haru. I don't actually talk. I just am speaking with spores.
What
in my
are
head.
you?
I'm a myconid. I'm a monk mushroom. I'm a monk shroom.
Are we ready? Where do we start?
No, well, you didn't tell us about you, Tom.
I did.
What about your
What are you, a druid?
I'm a druid, yes. I have a lizard named Bubblestew and a small frog named Stumpy.
Alright.
Also, I
Okay.
forgot to mention one thing.
Yo.
I like to eat dead bodies.
So where are we?
So you are all near Morgaleth.
We can all just explain why we're here.
Sure, explain why you're there.
Okay, so I I am leaving my ranch because I was raided by a group of barbarian bandits. They were my
hate them.
arch enemy, the lizard folk.
Oh, okay.
And they stole my favorite bullfrog. He is a rare golden bullfrog, and I'm
Whoa.
chasing them, trying to find my bullfrog,
Okay.
trying to track them. Yeah, and Anders, why are you here?
I just wander for my life and
How about
Alright.
you, Eru?
I mean,
Remember-
I'm a familiar,
Oh,
so
you
my
forgot to
wizard friend
mention. Yes.
died.
he's been hiding in the forest.
So I'm just wandering around.
Do you want me to read your backstory so you remember?
Oh yeah, that might be.
So your backstory, Eru, is one day a wizard named Wow.
Oh wow.
Oh wow!
What's the baptism? Oh wow.
Ow. You told me to spell it O-W.
I know, that's why we're laughing.
It's supposed to be Ow. Grown woods in the forest of silence. He was attacked by evil fungi who wanted all living things woods. He thinks there should be a good mushroom too. So he casts Find Familiar. And ba-bam! There's Eru! Sadly, Ow died. Now, but before he died, he set Eru free. So now he's his own familiar, he's his own person. And now his quest is to destroy all evil. So, why are you there, Eru?
I'm just wandering. You
Okay.
know, trying to satisfy my urge to eat the dead.
Okay, very nice.
And
Well,
purge the sinners.
that's
You know.
right. Alright, well, so
Just
the time
Purge
right
them
now
sinners.
is about mid-afternoon. It's exceptionally dark because there is a huge rainstorm. There's also thunder, but occasionally. But it's really dark. It's like driving rain. The sky is really gray, and everything's really dim, kind of gloomy.
It's a dark and stormy night.
Dark and stormy mid-afternoon. So you all had, at some point this day, had a vision. And this vision was of a woman. Calls herself Lakara. And she
Licorice?
says, no. She says, you must come to Morgaleth, fill the prophecy.
We must go to Morgaleth to fulfill the prophecy.
Yes.
Rachel, is it fine if I just take note of her name as Licorice?
Sure.
What's doing now?
Well, with this vision comes the very strong sensation that you must obey. That if you don't, something bad is gonna, whatever you think is gonna happen, whether what would scare you is the world's gonna end or something bad is gonna happen. This place is a pretty well known, or pretty much everybody knows. People come in and out of it all the time. That it's kind of a merchant place So it's pretty well known, and you pretty much know where it is. It's just through the Morafora.
Guess you go around it.
Yes, I...
True, but there's a big river, so it'd be pretty hard. And there's no town besides it for a couple miles, so it'd be pretty hard to find a good
Wait, aren't we,
boat
like,
to cross.
right by that place? Didn't you say that we were, like, right by there?
Yeah.
Then why don't we just go there if we have to go there?
Yeah.
Okay, then go there.
Okay.
Let us travel.
Jordan.
So, you come to except it's in total ruin. And it looks like it's been in ruin
For at least a few years.
for a few years. So, some of the rocks have had road. There's some plants growing around. A couple animals have made their home, whatnot. But there are no people. There's no furniture left. It's all decayed or stolen, pillaged, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But the only thing of bit of structure up a big hill. There's a rocky trail that leads up to this big house, like a mansion, and it's all goth. But I'll send. And
You ready?
then, so you walk up. Yeah, there's that up there, village. But the vision have this strong urge go to the.
We're getting like every other word.
Well, no, not
What's this?
really, but
Is that good?
Yeah.
Rachel,
Yo,
can I roll to see if there are any dead bodies?
sure.
Yes. What do you want me to roll?
20. Care. No perception. Nothing.
I got an 8.
Find nothing. So, anything else you want to do?
it's
Can
Nick, stop.
alright, I'm going. Can I search to find a drum?
What?
A drum.
Search to find a drum.
I need to find a drum. Yeah, I need to roll something.
Perception.
Jordan, do you not have a drum?
No, I have a liar.
He's a liar, John.
I got a 19 plus 4 for perception.
I also
find
put a
nothing.
liar.
Are you? Come on.
What's wrong?
Okay, I'm going to
Oh,
examine the
yeah.
ruins. Try and figure out what caused the destruction.
Okay. So you start down the path.
Should I roll for something or?
Well, you gotta start down the path to the
Oh,
town
okay.
first.
I thought we were
So it
already in
appears to be a bunch of little half-timber houses. However, they're all crumbled and decayed. There's a well, not much. You can look around.
Oh, he has a map.
I'm gonna go into.
We haven't met each other, have we?
That is true. Well, I suppose maybe Tom's in the village. The rest of you are kind of hanging out.
I think you guys, you're probably all arriving.
Okay,
I believe you're-
which of us
you're
bump into each other first?
Peasants.
Rachel.
What?
Which of
Okay,
us
so
meet each other first?
You just
well,
at the same time.
Aru is going around doing his own thing. We don't know that he's near the village right now. So you, Anders, and Iwi are both in the
What?
village. Anders has already looked through the village. You are just starting. So you bump into each other near the as he's going out and you're going.
Do you know what happened here? No, I
Your
just got
voice?
here myself.
Yes, it's his voice. Deal with it.
I don't know. I'm just
Have
saying
you
he's
looked
old. I
around?
didn't expect him to be old.
He is a toy.
Can
Why
I
do you
see
sound
this
like-
exchange
Jordan,
happening?
why do you sound like that?
Yeah,
Because he's charming.
Surfer.
No,
Rachel,
he's
do I
fat.
see this exchange happening, or
He is a tiger.
man.
You're gonna go, hey,
Yeah.
dude.
Rachel, do I see this exchange happening?
Sure.
I've got Italy on the brain.
Because I just kind of want to just walk up to them to just see
wait,
what's
wait,
going
wait.
on.
When I see him approaching, I'm going to say,
That be you.
"Greetings, my natural friend."
Yes, because you'd be okay with it.
I'm just gonna lift my I'm just
Frogs.
gonna lift my hand in a waving gesture, but just lift it, not actually wave. Just
He's gonna go.
What are you here for?
Ow!
What are you here for?
the dead.
Oh, that's right. It's all telepathic.
So, I'm gonna say to Nick, do Do you know what happened to this place?
Not really. But I would prefer that there were more dead bodies.
Why is
I thought you
that?
liked people.
Because I'm hungry.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm on a lizard.
Oh,
Would you
That
not
might
be
be
leading
fine.
it at this point?
What? Oh yeah, I guess I just would be leading it, and I have my frog like in my pocket.
so what's going on?
He just asked why I want dead bodies, and I said I'm hungry.
What?
So
Would you help find out what's happened here?
will you help
I'm
me
going to
find
do
a
some-
body?
I suppose in extension, I will.
All right, then I will assist.
I will join you because I have nothing
Alright.
better to do.
I'm gonna head off to like you see like the circle area.
Like
Where
the
there are the
cul-de-sac
five-
looking area.
Yeah, the cul-de-sac. I'm gonna head there, and I'm gonna tell you guys to split up in the other building.
I will take the other 4 small houses.
Okay, which one do you go in?
To the far top right building.
Okay, so this building seems to be intact.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't seem to be structurally dangerous if you don't jump around in it. It's also half timber. It
Okay.
seems to be. Are you looking for evidence of what caused the destruction?
Yes, and
Okay, roll perception.
all right. Wouldn't it be investigation?
She said perception.
Do that too, I guess.
2?
2? Okay. My perception score was 17, and my investigation would be 11.
Okay, you see that this house seems to have not one cause of its destruction. It seems to have been charred. That is for sure.
Mhm.
The half timber has been charred. Some of it has been blackened.
Could it have
Where it
been?
crumbles to the touch?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Does it look like it could have been some sort of explosion?
There's no evidence of things being like thrown around, like that kind of explosion. But the furniture inside is torn to shreds.
It was a baby
So it was a fire werewolf.
Oh, that.
So inside is some dusty furniture. It's all shredded up.
Is there
You
any
see
trace
some-
of possible previous life, recent life?
Not recent. You see some brown splotches that are like cemented into the walls. So it's been there a long while.
Is there any like containers, or is it just
Container.
is it just like chairs and tables?
I mean, there's the chest, but it's been splintered.
Okay. I'm gonna exit there.
So Tom, which one did you go in?
15.
I went in 14,
Oh, 14. Very close.
Oh, okay.
and then
So-
Jordan's going in number 1, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in number 1.
But he's not number 1.
You are number 1. This one is also seems to be mostly structurally sound. However, the left wall, where the wall closest to house number 3, is quite crumbled. It looks to have been some kind of damage caused from the outside. This one does not seem to be as charred, but it seemed to have been
So there
more.
were normal werewolves as well.
So what do you do, Jordan? Anders?
I'm going to search and try and see what happened here.
Okay, investigate.
Rolled a 15.
Very good. It seemed to have been some kind of
Investigate
struggle.
plus 2, 17.
Great. Some kind of struggle inside. It's different from the one that Tom.
He doesn't
Found.
know.
True.
Don't really refer to mine because he doesn't
Okay.
know.
So it doesn't look so much like there was an explosion, that the furniture is shredded, but things are definitely not where they should be. Nothing is completely shredded. It's mostly, the chairs are kind of cracked, the table has been overturned, that kind of thing.
Move on.
So you walk out of the door, and there is someone standing in the doorway.
Oh my.
Greetings.
Is this... Who are you? Who are you?
I'll bet
My
back. I'm
name
gonna go
is-
get a drink.
Esau Tessa. I'm here to fetch you.
So what's your race and stuff?
Race. I'm a dark elf, but I'm a cleric.
Why did you come here?
To fetch you. If you would, go up towards the manor and just wait outside.
Why should I go?
You'll have your explanation once you're there.
Andrew is confused, but he still walks up there because
Nick is gonna search his building. I'm heading towards Iwi.
Okay. So Nick, what building are you going to?
Number 5.
Number 5 is completely caved in.
That's what we wanted.
It's pretty terrible. The roof is caved in, the walls have caved in, the flooring is smashed. The second story is collided with the first story. There's no recognizable furniture, but there are a few bones sticking out, if that's any help.
Oh, I'm collecting those bones and putting them under my little sheet that's on my head. Now that I have food on my head, I guess I can look to see if I can figure out what happened. What do you want me to roll to see if I can figure out what happened?
She has her camera out and she takes a screenshot.
Roll investigation, Nick.
Alright. I got a 9.
Wait a second.
You don't really see
You can't
anything?
put that in the map place.
Well, I'm just gonna like sit down and just enjoy my meal.
I'd probably be on to my next house.
I'm going to intercept him. Greetings.
And who might you be?
My name is Isong. If you would, wait up there with the half-elf by the manor.
You mean Anders?
If that is his name, yes.
Do you know what caused this?
You'll have your explanation once you're all up there.
I want an explanation now.
I'm afraid I don't have an explanation for you.
Then how are you going to give it to me there?
Remember, you had a dream of that manor.
Okay. I've had a lot of dreams in my life.
He's not the brightest. You have to remember that, Rachel.
Oh, I remember.
Give me one good reason to go up there.
You'll get your explanation.
By who?
You'll see. And I'm going to walk off towards
Eru?
I'm going to follow him.
Eru.
I'm just gonna follow him.
Greetings.
I'm just gonna raise my hand again, just like, hi.
If you would follow me to the manor, the third of you is already waiting up there.
I'll just be playing my life.
I'm just gonna give him a thumbs up.
And then I'll lead them to the manor. Rachel, can I assume that the doors to the manor are unlocked?
They are unlocked.
Okay, I'm going to walk up to them. I cast the Thaumaturgy, and that allows me to make the doors fling open, and then I will lead you inside.
So the entry hall looks like it was just abandoned. Unlike the homes and the buildings in the village, it seems to be quite intact.
Is that a chair in the middle?
The only destruction you see inside is what time did. What time did to it. There's no seems to be outward violence to the home, the inside, the outside, anything.
Okay, I'm gonna sit. Sorry, you keep going.
I was saying that there is there's a lot of dust, a lot of cobwebs. Some things are off, like there are a few paintings that are tilted, and there's a chair that's been knocked over, it's in the middle of the...
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to the chair, pick it up, and move it over to the side, so it's not in the middle. And I'm gonna, set it up. Set it on its legs. To the left side.
Yes. There's a staircase going up, and then there are 2 doorways beside the stairs, and then there is one door to the left of where it says entry hall.
Did you
back
see
in
there
the corner there.
Staircases beside the stairs?
Sorry, what? No, there are
Did you
2 doors.
Oh.
It's a very grand, rich place.
Okay, I'm gonna like go over and turn the paintings around.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna walk up the stairs.
Okay. You come up the stairs. You are at a very long hallway that splits left and right. There's nothing.
Okay.
There's just a wall in front of you, but the hallway goes left and right.
And there are doors on either side.
There are doors on either side. And at the end of each hallway is a big glass floor-to-ceiling window that looks out over the rainy, gloomy grounds.
Okay. What is everyone else doing while I'm going up the stairs?
I would like to just kind of like look to see if there's anything that might be of use.
I'm going to go sit in a chair, one of the comfy chairs, and play my lyre.
As you're sitting there, you start to smell this faint smell of like incense. It smells quite... I mean, it would be strong, but you seem to be far away. so not as much. But now that you're kind of calm, you notice it.
So do I see anything of use, or do you want me to roll for?
Where are you?
I'm just looking around to see if there's like.
In the
things.
front room?
Yeah,
Yes,
like
in the
in
front
the. Just looking around.
Sure,
seeing if
you
there's
can roll.
Natural 20, so 22.
Nice. There isn't any rope. However, there is the rug that's pretty falling apart. You could probably tear it up.
I'm just gonna roll up the rug and just take it with me.
Okay.
Just like put it in my bag. It's just gonna be like sticking out. Like the bag's just holding it, and then it's just gonna be like on my shoulder pretty much.
You gonna move anywhere else? You got 2 doorways and 1 door.
I wanna go to the door.
Alright, you open the door, and there is a room inside. This room seems to have had burgundy walls. It's about, I don't know, 20 feet by 10 feet. It's a pretty small room. But there are bookshelves lining the back wall with dusty books that seem to be kind of falling apart, and there's a desk with an open book on it.
Can I go look at the book?
Of course.
I'm just gonna.
Can you read?
No, I'm just gonna pick up the book and bring it out.
He can't, can he?
I can't read either.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like bring the book out and probably just bring it to Esau.
There is 1 door that leads out, besides the one you came through.
I'm gonna first bring the book to Esau and then continue.
Okay. So he's in the entry hall?
Yeah.
So he has this old dusty journal book.
And then I'm just gonna
With handwritten
go explore.
writing in it. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
I'm holding that now.
How many hallways are there?
Well,
You can. You're in one pretty much, and then I think to the left you can see there's another hallway further down.
Okay.
look,
So if I go straight, there's a doorway, correct?
there is a doorway straight.
Alright, I'm going to go down said doorway.
Okay, so that doorway, you open it, and the walls are a pale blue. It's quite a big room. Opposite of the doorway, there's a bunch of big windows, and inside there are 2 beds, little beds, like smaller than twin size,
Yeah.
and they've got pale blue comforters. And in the room, there's a rocking horse, a couple little teddy
Alright.
bears, and some
Okay.
blocks. Seems to have been a little nursery.
I'm going to examine these things and see if they were recently messed with.
Okay, roll, I guess, for investigation.
Alright. Or I'm just gonna like examine the items in the room.
Okay.
That is 11.
Okay. The toys seem to have been for children, probably 5 and under.
Mm-hmm.
However, everything is covered in dust. You know, the toys seem to have been well loved, so they're already a bit, worn, but haven't been touched in years and years.
Does it seem about the age of the rest of the town? Like
Oh, yeah.
how long it's been destroyed or like abandoned?
It's a little different because in the town, everything was rubble and exposed to the outside.
Mm-hmm.
This is pretty much, the building is pretty much intact and everything's still sealed inside.
It's like stuck in time.
It is, yes, pretty much.
Okay.
I mean, it's still old. I suppose you could presume that it was abandoned about the same time as the town.
Okay. Is there anything like doorways or anything in this room or no?
No, there is not.
Okay, I'm gonna go back.
Before you leave, you hear a little rustling behind one of the beds.
Rustling or wrestling?
Rustling.
Wrestling. Okay, I am going to turn around.
There are.
Does a block count as a stone? Can I use
Sure.
magic
I mean-
stone
No.
on a block?
I mean, you
Just
can try to
throw
throw it.
ABC blocks at
No, well, he
Yeah,
has a
no, it's a spell,
He
it's
has
a spell.
Tom, not unless it's made of stone.
Okay. I'm going to kind of like brace myself and walk towards it.
Okay. So you walk behind the bed, and there is a little boy. He's about 5. He's got a little chubby little face. He's got, golden hair. He's got a nice little, kind of a kitty kind of sailor suit. And he's slightly transparent.
Yeah, can I touch him?
You can try.
I'm going to try and pick him up by the scruff of the neck.
Why?
Wait, roll to touch the child.
Alright, so I'm just gonna like reach out and try and pick him up from the scruff of the neck.
Your hand goes right through him, and he kind of makes a little shriek and kind of like crawls away into the corner.
I am just going to scream.